Hey, what's up guys? I am back with another video. I hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio. So Scorpio, I'm just going to apologize in advance for any background noise. I have the AC on. It's hot. Okay. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. Just remember Scorpio, it's a big world. So it is general and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Scorpio. Let's see what I have. For some of you, I feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like some of you had an idea and you planted that seed and now you're starting to see it grow and you're pretty satisfied with yourself. So good job. Congratulations. Okay. On whatever that is. Some sort of goal, project, could be even something at work, business. Okay. Maybe even an investment. I just feel like you guys are pretty satisfied with yourself and you should be. Pat yourself in the back. Pat yourself in the back. I feel like you were working with other people too, okay? And it's a really good connection and is what I'm sensing, okay? You do have the Three of Cups in the reverse. You have the Death card in reverse. Wow. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm saying wow because I feel like you're around a supportive team and you're working on something good, but the cards are coming out a little different here. So I may be going into something else, but it may even stem from something difficult. And now you are at a place where you have fixed things, so to speak. Okay. I don't know if I said you have the Chariot too and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely a new phase, transformation. I feel like this stems from something difficult as far as family and money. Okay, but things are picking up and it took a while. You did not know which way you were going. You weren't sure how things were gonna pan out. And I feel like something might have happened where you were distracted by some betrayal, whether it's family or love. Okay. It was very distracting, but it's odd because I feel like whatever happened between you and other people that are close to you, it actually triggered a change. At the same time, I feel like that distraction caused something as far as money or change your life in some way where you needed to start over. Okay. So for some, it could be at work that you needed to start over. It could be a separate thing or something happened within your family, maybe even your household, something where you needed to start over. Okay. Like someone did something, there was some betrayal. So that could even be love. Okay. It wasn't easy for you because I feel like you were stuck on this. Like you were like truly stuck on this, probably in disbelief. Did not know what to do, how to handle it. For some of you, you still don't because I feel like you are around these people still. Okay. But you know that things are not the same. You know things have truly ended and you're like going towards a whole new life. Okay. This can be the single card. Okay. So some of you are probably newly single. And like I said, maybe starting over. And so you're confused if you can even grow to the place that you were trying to. Okay. When you were involved with these other people at some point, there was, hope there where you are trying to reach some sort of lifestyle, some sort of status, some sort of place in your life. Okay. But now you feel like, can you even get there by yourself? Okay. whether it's love or family, like maybe you had support from others that didn't, work out. But I do feel like for most of you, this is love, okay? And for some, it's two different things, family and work, okay? Because I feel like some of you were distracted by family issues and then something happened as far as work or just your income, money, stuff like that, where you lost something and had to start over. But things are picking up, okay? You got to move with it, okay? Don't be left behind, because I kind of feel like the way I see it is like, when you're in a car, you're going so fast, things are going by, and you're missing the opportunity to really see the scenery or whatever is there. If it's a unique store, restaurant, it's like you're missing it because things are going so fast, okay? Well, I feel like it's passing you by because I kind of feel like you're not going with it. You know what I mean? It's like you're missing the ride for some of you. Okay. And then some of you may be just moving so fast where you're not seeing the things passing you by. Okay. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. I know it has not been easy for you, but you gained a lot of clarity. Some of you know that if this didn't happen, you would have been blind for a while. Okay, so look at it like that. This needed to come out. Whatever this betrayal was, it needed to come out. Okay, because it had you in a state where you were living a life that you didn't know everything that was going on, whether it was family or love. Okay, you didn't know everything that was going on, and now you do. So now you know what you're working with. You know the people, for who they truly are. Okay. And for those who were distracted by this, because I just feel like you were distracted by this, and it may have been so emotional that you may have slacked at work or whatever you do. If you own a business or whatever it is, maybe you just slacked on bills. I just feel like whatever this is took a real toll. And so now you're like picking up the pieces, okay? But you may be a little, like I said, too quick. It's weird because I feel like you're quick in some ways and in other ways you're not. There's some things that you should be doing that you need to be a little more quick. And then there's other things that I feel like you need to maybe slow down a little. Not really not take action. I'm not saying stop, but just slow down a little, okay? He's a very fast knight, okay? Very determined, passionate, okay? And I feel like take it like that. Like you have a clean slate, okay, to go after whatever you want in life, okay? Because honestly, I feel like some of you don't realize how much this, whatever that is to you, was holding you back from achieving a lot of the things that you want in a faster way, but also a more, I want to say peaceful way. But also, I just feel like for some, you might have even like been suspicious of something, and it just took your mind away from your goals and what you truly want to do. And I even feel like maybe there was people that were leading you wrong too. Okay. And what I mean by that, I don't know, they were just telling you, like, slowing you down in some way, saying you can't do something. Honestly, be careful because I don't know why. I felt like someone was hiding something, either money or details, because I kind of feel like they were slowing you down in that way. It's like, that's why I said this needed to come out. It's not just about, you needing to know what was going on behind your back. They were doing something that was affecting your money, okay, or affecting your work or something. So for those who were suspicious, then maybe you were just distracted in that way. But for others, I don't know. I kind of feel like Maybe someone was spending money on someone else or something like that. I just feel like they were slowing you down. So there may have been like a money drain, money hole that you didn't realize was a bigger problem. Okay, because I feel like some of you knew it was a problem, but just not as big as it is. I don't think you realize how much it was slowing you down. Okay, so this is a blessing in disguise. Okay, trust me, you don't not want that to keep going on. Okay, it would have really truly slow you down. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely two different things, a work thing too. Okay, some of you may need to look for another job. I feel like it's kind of both. Like you have to start over your life and look for another job. So some of you may even have like a triangle at work. Okay. That kind of blew up. Okay. Some scandal. Okay. Some of you might have even been working with people that you know or family. Okay. Um, but like I said before, this is a clean slate. You can start over. I do feel like, this can bring a lot more to you if you are more open to maybe new things. What I mean by that, I don't know if you have like something on your mind that you want to do. For some, I just feel like you don't even know what to do. Maybe do some research, okay? Do some research. I feel like with time, practice, you might have to, what's that called? I'm trying to think of the word. I'm just gonna say reboot. I can't think of it. Like your skills. Maybe even get a permit. What I mean by that, get like certified. Okay, for something. Okay, but it's definitely within your reach. I just feel like you're not really seeing your options. You get kind of stuck on whatever happened, whatever triggered it. Okay, you need to, move forward, find peace, balance. Okay, Hierophant, upright. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Like I said earlier, don't go too quick, but don't go too slow. Okay. With some things, yes, go quick. With others, just, I don't want to say take your time, but just go with ease. I just feel like some of you are either rushing or fighting the current, one or the other. Okay. And know that in time you will find peace even with the situation. Okay. Because, like I said, you will well, I feel like you understand, but it's just shocking. So, I just feel like you get to a place where you know what, this needed to happen. Otherwise, I would have continued on this road, and who knows, what could have been doing, what I could have, stuff like that. Okay, so it's a blessing in disguise. It really is, and don't give up on love. Okay. Your top card. Maybe some of you met someone recently and you're questioning. Maybe you haven't, but don't give up on love, okay? Just because you were around some rotten apples doesn't mean everyone is, okay? And someone's definitely trying to get your attention or will be coming in to try to get your attention, okay? And it doesn't even just have to be love. It could just be that, not every family member, not every friend is the same, okay? There's good people, Scorpio, so don't give up on us humans, okay? I have a feeling for some of you, someone told you about this betrayal, and this person really cares about you, okay? Is what I'm sensing, okay? I feel like they knew something and they told you, and they're trying to help you through this change, and it's a really good thing. It really is. I feel like deep inside, but it's like you're so like hurt, and you questioning because you were around tricky people. Okay, magician in reverse. He can be a trickster, a lot of manipulation, and I feel like that has a lot to do with what I was saying before. It's like I don't know, I feel like it's a few people. whoever you were involved with, if it's the triangle, whatever, they were just doing things and saying things and lying about, I have a feeling they were hiding money too, or something like that, or resources, information too. I don't know, very sneaky, very tricky energy. Okay. At the same time, I feel like this is you. And I will say there's one you need to watch. Maybe, for some of you, that's whoever you were in a relationship with, or just one family member that is a little more devious. Okay. You need to watch that. Okay, because I have a feeling that, I don't know, I just feel like you're being watched in some way. So some of you may still have like links. So that could be like for love, it could be a bank account, it could be, I don't know, anything. I just feel like someone's watching. For some reason, they may be watching your social media. But I feel like they're watching for something. That's why I mentioned the bank account thing. Like, it's like they're watching what you have, what you spend, or it's like they want to know what you're doing, what you're up to. Okay. But even in a financial way, I don't know. Maybe because they know you're starting over. I don't know. Just be careful because there's one you still very much ready to, maybe do something. Yeah, for that, I feel like is definitely money. So I don't know if you're fighting over money or something, because I feel like they are willing to do something to get something. I mean, it doesn't have to be money. It could be an item. Maybe you have something that they want. I don't know. But I also feel like this is you. Okay. Know that you have tools being given to you that you can work with. Okay. Utilize them. They're there. You have what you need. Okay. Even if you have to brush up on some skills. Okay. Whatever it is, you still have what you need. You're very skillful just in general. And what I mean by that, very it's like you have this natural talent for things. You're very smart. You fast learner, I want to say. Okay. Truly see what's in front of you. Okay, take that action as that knight. Make it happen. Make it happen. Okay. But things that you can't control, go with the flow. I feel like, if you let go and just do what you can, you'll see you end up in a really beautiful place. Okay. Don't let whoever that is pull you back in, because I feel like they want to pull you back in more for drama. Even if you have something that they want, or there's some money connection, I do feel like it's mainly for drama. I think they're mad that you found out. I also feel like they're mad that night told you, or whoever can relate. It's not for everybody, it's general. They're mad because they're helping you. Okay. It could even be a situation where someone is treating you better than they did, and they're like, no, salty about it. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Don't beat yourself up over it. Okay. Even if you lost something, whether that's money, resource, or you need to start over, whatever it is, let it go. You're heading to a new chapter, clean slate, transformation, and you got what you need, Scorpio. Got it? Got what you need. Yeah. Someone is in need of your love, offer it to them. Maybe it's that night trying to get your attention. Maybe they need you too and your support. I do feel like some of you may be very hesitant, okay, because of this situation and maybe even past relationships. Be open to it, okay? It's just like they are helping you. You can help them. I'm going to take this because I feel like I should. Stay present. That's where life happens. Stay present. Let the past go. okay? Because I feel like you should be doing things, making the life that you want, but also just enjoying things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you've been free. It's almost like you weren't allowed to, like, I don't want to really say allowed, but it's just, I feel like situations took you away from really enjoying just simple moments. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were in the park just sitting down and by a tree, I feel like you would get a bunch of phone calls with like people like bringing you their problems or gossip or whatever. Like there's always something coming up, like that type of thing. So just, have fun. Always take time for yourself. Yeah, potion. Remember to practice self love. Self love. See? Shut the phone off. If you're sitting under the tree, shut the phone off. Okay. So, it's your time, Scorpio. Your time to have a few minutes to yourself, to clear your mind and to breathe the fresh air, smell the flowers, whatever is good for you. Okay. And if you need to shut the phone off for a few. Linus, you have all your stripes. I'm sorry, you've earned all your stripes. I'm having trouble reading it, a little glare. You've earned all your stripes. You have what you need. You don't need anyone to tell you nothing. Not from that situation, anyway. Okay. I'm not saying don't be open to help or to love or to support, but as far as that situation, nah. Okay. You've earned the right to have what you have, okay? Because there may be people that are telling you different. I felt like earlier that they may be some arguing about money or something or an object, and I feel like you earned your place. You know what I'm saying? So if people are telling you, oh, well, you shouldn't have this, you shouldn't have that, no, that's not true, okay? But also, like I said earlier, pat yourself in the back because I feel like some of you either open a business or something and you're like celebrating, okay? And it's a really good thing, okay? So that may be aside from this, and maybe this is, something that is distracting you from that joy of that success and that accomplishment, okay? Because I do feel like it's more at the I don't want to say beginning, but it's starting to grow. Like I said, you planted that seed and now you're seeing it grow. So you put that work in already. Okay. But that is your message, Scorpio. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.